What's going on, everybody? Colt Riley here with Colt Riley's Coins, and I just wanted to show off my collection of 1909 to 1995 pennies. Wheat heads included, obviously. 1909 and 1958 was the last year. 58 was the last year they made the wheat head pennies, and then 59 up, they started with the memorial backs. So I just wanted to, now this is not a complete collection, but I just wanted to kind of show like what I've got so far, help inspire you guys who are considering going into collecting. It's really fun. So let's go dive into it. So what I've got right now, currently, managed to find the 1909 VDB, and these are going to be difficult to find. Now, the 1909S is a little easier to find than the 1909, considering the fact that I believe 1909S VDB is about a little over 400,000 ever made. So, yeah, that's going to be a little harder to find, and it's worth a lot. Now, when I talk about worth and stuff, I don't know a lot about how the worth is when it comes to certain items, certain pennies, certain coins in general, but I don't really collect for value. A lot of people I see coming in, like when I go to a pawn shop or some coin store, people just get into collecting because of money and value. It's like, it kind of annoys me, to be honest, when people are like, oh, what's the value of this? What's the value of that? What's the value of a 1911S? It's like, dude, like, collect to enjoy. Like, for me, I collect to enjoy, and if I come across a penny that's worth $1,000, that's great. I'll probably just keep it. But just in general, guys, like, just enjoy collecting. It's not always about the money. It's, at least not for me anyway. So here's my collection so far. Got all kinds of cool stuff. It's just so cool to see these all together in one book. This new book I just got, I had several books separate from each other, and I managed to find a book that I can fit all of them in one book, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, so I've got all 3 steel pennies. Those are always cool to look at, but they made so many of them, they're not really worth that much. I've got that. Always love to see some shiny pre-memorial heads. That's a wheat penny, 54D, 55S. That's a pretty nice one right there. As you can see, I'll bring it up and see how shiny it is. It's not focusing very well, but I think you can see it from a decent distance there. Then I've got the end of the 60s pretty well, into the 70s. Got all that. And then these in the end of the 70s, into the 80s. Got just about everything here. Just about. I'm just missing the proofs yet. So you'll find that the 70s, 80s, well, I guess go back to the 60s, it's fairly easy to find most of them, with the exception of like what penny was it that I had trouble finding? I want to say it was a 74S, but I'm not sure. The 71S and the 74S are a little harder to find, but I managed to find it in a bunch of penny rolls. Now, now when I say rolls, like, if you get really serious about pennies, like, I will buy like $100 worth of pennies and just sort through them, like, and spend hours on, if I have time. If I have an off day and I don't have much to do, I'll just sort through all of them and just find all the goodies. What, it does get to a point where when you have most of them, getting duplicates, that can be a wee bit frustrating. But aside from that, it really is a fun hobby. Like, I really, really enjoy this, and it's a stress reliever. I've had a lot of stuff happen in my life in the past year, and just finding something to just kind of fill me and just make me feel relaxed, because collecting pennies is a stress reliever, believe it or not. And yeah, so that's all that I got so far. So when it comes to collecting, there's different ways to collect. Some people can collect like what I'm doing, 1909, 1995, and get every single one if you can find them. And then there's other examples, like, for instance, let me pull my other binder out here real quick. Now I have got another binder that, oh, I don't know what that is, but so this binder, it's just full of just random coins. You know, if I go to a pawn shop or an antique store or a coin shop, pawn shop, somewhere along the lines of that, you know, I'll come across a really shiny coin or just something that I just like, you know, I'll just buy it and put in this binder. You know, like I've got some 63, I got a 63 Lincoln penny, no mint mark, you know, and it's in really good shape, you know. I got some 74 proof penny. Well, I don't even think it might be a proof. It's kind of hard to tell. The proofs, you can usually see what the S is, so it's just a really good shape penny. My mistake on that, writing that. But just got all this here. Just pretty pennies overall here, you know. Then you get to the quarters, you know, got another 1909 right here penny, 1909 VDB penny, and then this one's really cool. It's an 1863 1-cent token. So that's kind of a cool piece. It's not an Indian head, but it's a token. And I'm gonna do some more research on these and then maybe do a video about that, you know, see, because I don't want to give any false information on that. So I'm gonna do some research on that and maybe get back to you guys on that. Then just proof quarters, 1982 S proof quarter, just beautiful quarters overall. Now this one here, 1964 quarter, this was the last year that they made the 90% silver, I believe, in the quarters, and then 65 they changed it completely. So this is the last year of the 64, and I'm very pleased with how nice, and let me zoom in here on that, how nice that 64 is. Just in beautiful condition. So I've got that, and then I've got, let me just zoom in a little bit here. There we go. And this one here, now this is a lot of wear. Most of these old Standing Liberty quarters are just in rough shape overall. As you can see, mine is in pretty rough condition, but I just saved it because it was so cool, you know, and I can't even make out the year exactly, but it's either 1918 or 1928, so, but again, I can't tell for sure. So I've got that. Let me zoom out again here. Then I just got 2023 Kennedy $50, just a really shiny one that I saved. None of these, I mean, some of them might be valuable, a couple bucks, you know, but I just love shiny. I just love shiny coins, you know, so if it's a brand new one from this year, I'm going to put it in the book, you know. 1982 S, that's a proof coin. Beautiful condition as well. Just beautiful overall, proof set token that came out of a proof set. And then a 1982 S dime proof, 1982 S proof nickel. Just beautiful overall, guys. So, yep. So that's just a little bit of my collection there, guys. So if you like it, please like and subscribe. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.